The S word is in our weather forecast. Big Josh has details coming up about the possibility of snow moving into Campbell County. We'll bring you the latest weather in just moments. The Board of Education voted last night to allow an independent sports organization to distribute recruiting materials at Campbell County Elementary and middle schools for a girls' volleyball league set to begin in March. Board attorney Dale Cantrell, who has coached state championship teams at Anderson County High School, spoke in favor of the program, pointing out that opportunities for college scholarships for female athletes are better in volleyball than in any other sports. Girls must start developing skills at early ages to be competitive. By the time they reach high school, it's too late, Cantrell pointed out. He explained that Miss Dietrich, the coach and organizer of CBFO volleyball, has already founded a program in western Knox County that led to state title-winning programs at Farragut and other schools. Dietrich told the board that CBFO volleyball would charge parents one-time fees of $100 for their girls' participation, which will cover the cost of tournaments, trophies, bus transportation, and supplies. The board voted unanimously to allow CBFO volleyball to distribute information at county schools. Registration for the league will end on March 2nd, and space is limited. Parents may also email volleyball at cbfosports.org with questions or registration requests. The boards also received a report on audits of the school system's activity funds at each school. The audit report is still being finalized, but some problems are expected to be reported from both La Follette Middle School, where a former principal has already been forced to make restitution of some misspent funds, and at Jellicoe Elementary School, the board was told. The board also discussed policies for allowing use of school facilities by outside organizations. Steve Rutherford, principal at Valley View, told the board that he feels that such activities as independent basketball leagues that benefit children should not be charged for use of gyms and school facilities. The board briefly discussed the question without making an immediate decision. Finally, Rector Miller had some tough questions about the school system's professional development program and whether the money is being well spent. Director Donnie Poston and other school administrative staff defended the program, saying that the whole approach is to change the classroom climate to develop more positive relationships between teachers and students. Miller, however, said that some teachers he had spoken with think the program run by the Flippin' Project is a waste of time and money. Considering how many teachers are receiving the training, $307,000 is not a lot of money, one administrator insisted, adding that federal stimulus grants are paying for the training. Miller simply replied, $307,000 is a lot of money. Teachers Union President Sharon Marlowe added that one of the Flippin' Project's programs is particularly objectionable. I don't think the insistence that high school teachers shake every student's hand and tell them I love you each day is very helpful. Poston, while admitting that some of the training methods may not be popular, defended the program as being helpful overall in improving classroom climate. Friday night was a busy night for law enforcement. Sheriff Robbie Goins tells WLAF and TV 12 that his 8th Judicial Drug Task Force executed a search warrant at 311 Nevada Avenue, apartment 101 in La Follette. That's where task force officers, along with members of the La Follette Police Department, found pharmaceutical pills and cash along with a Mercedes-Benz and a firearm. Another warrant was to search a safety deposit box at a local bank where more cash was discovered. In all, more than $46,000 in cash was seized. The sheriff explains that this is an open case and that's all the information he's able to release at this time. He's Campbell County's star on the Grand Ole Opry. However, this evening, Charlie Collins is listed in critical condition at a Nashville hospital. The 78-year-old member of the Grand Ole Opry suffered a massive stroke early Sunday morning at his East Nashville home. Collins was just coming off his regular Saturday night performance at the Opry when he became ill the next morning. Collins was born in Pioneer, but was raised at Bruce's Gap and later starred with the Blue Valley Boys. His first time on radio was here on WLAF during the Tennessee Jamboree. That's before he joined the Pinnacle Mountain Boys in 1960. The big break came for Charlie and the group when they won a pet milk talent contest. Soon, Charlie Collins became a regular with Roy Acuff and the Smoky Mountain Boys. Collins played with Roy Acuff and the Smoky Mountain Boys until Roy's death came in 1992. Since then, Charlie has been a regular weekly feature on the Grand Ole Opry. In the summer of 2010, Charlie Collins Day was declared here in Campbell County. And finally this evening, the Lady Cougars keep their winning streak alive. Last night at John Brown Gym, the Lady Cougars posted a 69-29 win over Carnes. In the boys' game, the Carnes Beavers snapped the Cougars' 6-game string of wins. David Graham has all the highlights of last night's game coming up in his sports report here in just a few minutes. And that's our news for today. Stay tuned next for the Sheriff's Report. And now here's our press release from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department. The report includes all of those booked into the jail in the past 24 hours, and there are 7 names on our report today. Helen Jean Bolton, 33, of South 7th Street in La Follette for aggravated assault. 48-year-old Herman Douglas Hatfield of Jim King Lane in Duff for evading arrest. Marvin Lynn Moyers, 27, of Lynch Hollow Road in La Follette for violation of probation. 44-year-old Karen Denise Sarton of Windrush Lane in La Follette for violation of probation. Mary Ellen Seiler, 45, of Woolridge Pike and Jellicoe on a capious bench warrant. 33-year-old Donnie Paul Slover of Old Middlesboro Highway in La Follette on a warrant. And our last name today on our report is Brian E. Wright, 33, of Island Ford Road in Jacksboro for violation of probation. And we thank you for joining us for our news at 5:30. We want you to stay tuned because we have more coming your way throughout the evening.
We sing happy birthday to you, and may all your dreams come true. Happy, happy birthday. Oh, this is your birthday song. Oh, celebration all night long. Oh, may all you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into your midweek edition of Birthdays and Anniversaries here on this Wednesday. Your birthdays and anniversaries are brought to you by Eastside Pizza and Deli and WLAF. Let's start off with our birthdays today. Elda Kate Pierce celebrating a birthday today. Danny Hicks, 54 years old today. Laura Gunter, she turned 11. Christopher Smith, 7 years old today. Ann Huckabee also celebrates a birthday today. Stacy Carroll, she turned 29. Rachel Davis, 20 years old today. We got a belated birthday back from yesterday. Janice Wilson, 65 years old today. And Betty Chapman celebrated a birthday back from Monday. Mark Evans celebrating a birthday today. And Marie Shears, 26 years old today. So if you know any of these people, be sure to wish them a happy birthday. And I hope you all have had a good birthday. You're all qualified for an upcoming drawing from Eastside Pizza and Deli. Got no anniversaries for today. Got to get that name and information turned in here, get a little competition going here. And for your chance to win 2 free buffet dinners from Eastside Pizza and Deli over there in the Food Lion Shopping Center. You can call us in here at 562-1450, 566-1450, or 562-3557. If you want to, you can fax in your information here. We can do it that way. 562-5764, or you can email it to us here at WLAF@bellsouth.net. And that does it for our birthdays and anniversaries for today, so I hope you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.